Alrighty, we are back, and we have a contract to land on Minmus. Still have the contract to land on the Mun. I'll do that off camera somewhere. And our engineer says that we have like almost 8 kilometers per second in this. There's plenty to get to Minmus. I put up a poll asking us which tech tree node we should get, and it was a tie between smaller engines and monopropellant engines and crew cabins and reaction wheels. So I just chose reaction wheels. I felt like that one would be more useful. And I landed on the Mun again, so we now have fairings, which means hopefully this doesn't flip over. This was meant to be 4 boosters that separate off, but I couldn't get that to work, so because the middle stage we ran out of fuel before the outer stage. We have a new post-processing profile. It looks a bit weird, I'm still working on it. It's fine for now. Now we have Bob again, is that we can do some biome hopping. Because the lander for Minmus has 2 kilometers a second, which about a tenth of that will be for getting back, but we can land on pretty much every biome on Minmus, I think. Depending on how many there are, I don't really know. We might not actually need all of this rocket, because I overbuilt it quite a lot. Because again, I can't quick save and quick load, so I want to really make sure that we get this right on the first try. I think I can deploy that now. Is it like, let me know in the comments if you like the new post-processing profile. I only spent like 10 minutes working on it, so it's not the most polished thing ever. It was not burning out, and there goes the booster stage. Cool. I think we have the new command pods now. I really have 1 of each experiment because Bob can just reset them all. Common network is not looking good. There's the thing that went to Minmus that we rescued. I think I'm just gonna burn at, I'll do ascending node so we're not burning in the night. That is a lot of fuel to do that, actually. Well, good thing I way overbuilt this. Alright, if we just wait a few orbits. Oh. Of course the moon is in the way. I don't think I need to wait any longer than that. It's only 2 days. I can just do that, and I can do course corrections on the way. We already have so many ships going around. We're gonna start burning in 1 minute. Yeah, we got the big reaction wheels from the tech tree node that we unlocked, so we actually get rockets that can turn. The thing that I'm a bit concerned about is the heat shield, because the Macron lander is very wide, and the heat shield's only that part, so it might overheat. Well, when I did the Mun mission, I had this. It almost overheated, but that's from the Mun. We might burn up, we might not. I might go in very shallow. It's better to skim the atmosphere than to burn up and die. The maneuver node's telling us to do something completely different, so I'm just gonna eyeball this one. And circular rising will be 100 meters a second. So this is doing a lot better than I thought it would. And we also have a contract for space around Minmus, which we can do, even though we already did it. I think I got that contract after we did it. Minmus is looking very yellow. I think that's just the TOFX profile. Oh, okay, it's fine. We got a whole extra 2 minutes. And I still got 4 seconds. We can get going now. I'm just gonna do the pressure data. I actually won't follow the maneuver, I'll just go retrograde. Because the only reason why I put the maneuver there was so I knew when to start burning. If I transmit data, yeah, we can knock off that contract. That crater is where we want to land. That's a not very convenient spot. I'll just start burning now. And around about there, because we can go to what might be Highlands, and that might be its own special biome, I'm not sure. Oh yeah. Oh, I can't disable staging on that, okay. I probably should have used that to slow down, but Minmus's gravity is so low, we're barely gonna have to slow down at all. And yes, this time I did check that the landing gear were long enough. which we probably don't even need them for Minmus. But it's just nice to have them. Right, I don't want to land in the middle of those rocks, I want to land over here. Oh no, that's right on a boulder, I don't want that. There's even more rocks. Right, there's that stage. And the parallax scatters are... Oh, I really hope a bunch of them don't just appear below me. They're kind of appearing and disappearing. Right, so I'm gonna put straight up. I'll land on Minmus. I said the landing gear are long enough. And... very nice touchdown. See some science. Right, materials bay, 25 science. Mystery goo, 10 science. Pressure data, 12 science. Temperature, 8 science. Crew report, 5. EVA report, 8 science. Surface sample, 30 science. Also keep in mind this is at 1/5 of the science gains. That surface sample would be 150. Oh, that flag is a bit smudged. Not sure what happened there. I can EVA report from up here as well. Right, so the crater is this way. The engine is turned off. Oh, we're like right on the edge. Oh, that was perfect. Right, time for another landing. We can do all of these again. Right, there'll probably be more biomes up there. I almost just flipped this thing over. I mean, it wouldn't be much of a problem because Minmus's gravity is so slow. This thing probably has enough torque. Will this be like Highlands or something? Oh, this is light regolith again. Well, let's go land here. Once we get to, I'll say 700 meters a second, then we'll go back. It might be a bit more challenging to land here. Still looks pretty flat, as long as we don't land on that rock. I really don't want to land on that rock. I have no idea what's going on with parallax today. They're just... those rocks are dying. I'll try and get that fixed by the next episode. By now we've already gotten probably more than 90 science. But my goal is to... because we already have like 60. So I want to be able to unlock the bigger engines and the bigger fuel tanks. Because as you saw the rocket, that's probably what's gonna let us get to different planets. I need to find a different biome. Oh, there was a reels. Right, point retrograde, burn that way. So reels was just down here. Land in this crater. Oh, never mind. So reels is like just this part here. I might have to... I'm gonna retract these. Because the probe can still give SAS and Bob can still turn the ship. I'm just retracting those in case we tip over. Which we shouldn't do. The gravity here is weak enough. Even if we can't have our SAS wheels, it will take ages to fall over. I don't want to land there, that's a lot of rocks. Yeah. It's fine, as long as we get Bob out quickly. Oh, we can still have SAS on. We might have enough fuel for one more hop. I doubt it though. It doesn't really matter which way we orbit, because speed is so slow anyways. So if we burn that way, then we're gonna smack into cut for only 100 meters a second. This is dark regolith, this is like the last biome we can find, so I might just land here and then go back. I'm gonna be what people call patient, so I don't smack into the ground and die. I think if I just time warp until it's the right time, where we can just burn straight up, then we can get home for pretty cheap. And this is going to be another 30 science. So, yep, we are time warp. And if we go up, our speed should cancel out, and we'll just fall back to Gerben. Right, so I'm just gonna skim the top of the atmosphere. 99 meters a second, that's enough to fully cancel out our speed. This will be plenty. Yeah, about 50,000 meters. We're gonna skim the top of the atmosphere, but it's better than blowing up. Now I want to really make sure that I stop time warping before we get there. So I'm just gonna burn the remaining fuel. Just to be safe, I might go for 55. Right, and that's everything that our stage is gonna do. Radio out. And detach. So this goes well. And I really don't want Bob to die. Because he's the most experienced Kerbal I have right now. Do we ever heat shield? We do. A bit late to check for that, but... I'm gonna instantly... I don't think we really need to. If that gets above like 60, then... Right, that is getting pretty hot. Oh, it's actually the heat shield. As long as that doesn't say land again, I think we're fine. We are going down quite a lot. Oh, we're actually gonna land. I think we'll be fine. We've bled off like a third of our speed already. I'm gonna arm those parachutes, just in case Bob passes out. Right, we'll past peak heating. Yeah, Bob lost consciousness. Now, we don't really need the drogue chutes anymore. And we have all 32 experiments. And we're gonna land on the city texture, which I still don't know how to turn off. But it's still there, so just ignore that. Oh, I'm gonna fly through the cloud as well. This is kind of a weird spot. We might end up rolling and exploding. Ooh, that was scary. Recover that before that falls down. Right, let's see how much we got from that. Nice, we got 490 science from that. That is a lot more than I thought we would have gotten. Right, yeah, we can definitely get... That's small engines, that's not the one. Fuel systems? Yeah, this is the one that, we wanted. And heavy rocketry. I might do it just for the Poodle and Skipper engines. And of course, we get the contract for that right after we land. I don't think I'll do that because we've already... Of course. I'll just accept that because it never expires. I'm not sure if that's a very good idea. Okay. If you say so. I think I'll do this off camera somewhere. But yeah, I'll leave this one here. It's probably a bit of a shorter one than the other ones, but we're just going to Minmus because nobody voted on the poll. At least not at the time of recording this. But yeah, put up another one on the chance that someone actually answers it. Where you want me to go next? It'll probably be like a flyby of Duna, possibly landing on like Ike, maybe like a flyby of Eve. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, see you in the next one. I'll go edit this now. we might do something with strategia later. But yeah, we're just going to Minmus because nobody, voted on the poll. At least not at the time of recording this, but yeah, put up another one on the chance that someone actually answers it. We want me to go next. It'll probably be, like, flyby of Duna, possibly landing on, like, Ike. Maybe, like, a flyby of Eve. Or Moho. Yeah. Yeah, see you in the next one. I'll go edit this now.